Whoa ho ho! How you doing? So good to be with you for another day of drawing. Now, I think I found the perfect thing to draw together, boys and girls. It's something that you guys have been telling me about. Something that's been visiting your homes, apparently, from what you keep telling me. And yes, boys and girls, I think you probably guessed it. We are going to be drawing a house elf. Well, I think house elves are in Harry Potter. No, we're going to draw, I don't know, a Christmas elf. Whoever's been visiting you, let's draw that guy. Don't you think that'll be fun? So I am going to switch the camera to the mirror and we are going to have a great time drawing. Now, boys and girls, before I turn the camera, let me ask you guys to try to find, maybe with help from a grown-up, a milk jug lid. Like this is from a gallon jug of milk. If you can find one of those, that makes the perfect circle for our elf's face. So see if you can find that and join me back at the table for a wonderful draw along. All right, boys and girls, I am gonna put my milk jug lid right there. I'm gonna put the lid down and I am gonna trace lightly around it. Boys and girls, when I say lightly, that's how hard you push on the pencil. We're not gonna push very hard because we are gonna erase a little bit of that circle perhaps. So I am gonna take a darker pencil now to come in and draw the mouth. Look at that. Just looks like a little smile, and I like to put those ends on it because how the Christmas elves are very happy. And look at that, just a little, it almost looks like a frowny line, but no, it's a smile doing a cartwheel right there on our friend's nose. And look at this, it looks like we're drawing two, like that little smiley emoji with the eyes that are closed. But look at this, we're gonna draw an upside down U on both of those. And look at that. I think we can see it now, can't we? Now watch the way we do this. We color in this part to make it look like our elf's eyes, like he's looking over. I think he's probably finding some mischief to get into. What do you think? All right, boys and girls. Now, our elf has some ears. I'm going to go ahead and draw this line darker now. And look at that. And some hair coming up. Now look at this. I'm going to draw, I forgot to draw his hat. It just looks like a line going over his eyes. Oh yeah, I think we could draw some eyebrows, couldn't we? Now remember, sometimes it's easy for me to go pretty fast when I'm drawing, and you may need to catch up. So I'll put this on maybe your Google Classroom or send a link to your teacher so that you can come back in and draw this if you need to after we're finished. Don't get frustrated. Sometimes you guys, if it doesn't go just like mine, all of a sudden you're upset and you're sad. That's not the reason we draw at all. We practice. Hey, I've told you guys before, we make masterpieces, and sometimes we make masterpieces. Now you just see my drawing here, and that's all you guys see. But if you look at this, I have lots of times I practiced. Oh my goodness, and I had a little thing to look off of. So I have been practicing a lot. So you guys might have to practice too. If you mess up one time, you can't just get upset and maybe start crying and stop your drawing. No. You want to double down, grab a new piece of paper and give it another try. It might be a masterpiece, It might be a masterpiece in either way is A. Okay, now there is our happy little elf's hair. Do you see how I did that? And now I'm going to draw the top of his hat. Look at that. So that hairline, look, it just comes out and then it makes a zigzag line. Okay, so if you want to on a different paper, look at that. Practice making a zigzag line. And look at this. Our hat goes up and up to a little point. Now his neck comes down, it gets a little skinnier, and then we just ended up with a smile. And look at this, we come over here with a line and over here with a line. I'm gonna make both of these come in like this, okay? So see how it looks? It almost looks like some longhorn horns, look at that. And then right in the middle, I'm gonna draw a little V. And what we're gonna do, look at this. It looks like we're gonna connect it with a W. Look at that, you see how that line looks like a W? And another W over here, look at that. And now we have his happy little collar. So remember, you can stop this, pause it. You can look at it a different time than I do. Take your time, and you might have to start all over and try again. That is okay, boys and girls. So we're gonna draw his body. Look at this, so we draw a little line. It gets a little, comes in a tiny bit as we go down. And look at this, we draw an upside down U. This one's kind of a sideways U, look at that. You see those? Upside down U's, horseshoes, right? Those are the knees, and this leg goes straight down. Just let it go, and this one curves in a little bit. And this one, look at this, goes under, because he's dangling one foot in front of the other. You see that? And then look at this, I'm gonna draw a thumb and a hand that just comes out like that. It looks kind of like a duck's beak or something. Look at that, isn't that funny? Or like the mouth of a puppet or something. Whatever you think that might look like. Okay, bring that down and end it at the knee, and then just bring the arms up, up, up. There you go. All right, and look at that. Oh my goodness, we have ourselves an elf. Now look at this, I'm gonna draw the shelf, because isn't that what this guy is? Hey, that's it, he's an elf on a shelf. Isn't it funny? I did this whole drawing and just now remembered what you guys have been calling him. All right, so there we go, boys and girls. Now, one fun thing to do to show the size of your elf is to put something beside him on the shelf. And by the way, you could definitely turn this into a her, right? Can you picture doing that? Giving a little ponytail there, some lovely lashes, whatever you need to do there. But you could make maybe a little clock here or something that would show you the size of the elf on the shelf. So you can play around with that. I really look forward to seeing these masterpieces. Have a great time, and don't worry if it takes you 1 or 2 times to get it the way you want it. I showed you, it took me a lot of times before I put it on the camera. So it might take you several times too, but you just have a good time, and be sure to show me your happy little elves on Artsonia. So have a ho, ho, happy, happy day.